her being in the Hall of Fame is really a recognition of such a rare set of attributes that she brings to the table with such amazing integrity across so many different dimensions and having such a profound impact on our city. This woman is a giant.
I was born in 1954. That is the year of Brown versus Board of Education. And so I think of myself as, sometimes I use the term a brown baby because I was born after that important Supreme Court decision. I was very fortunate to grow up in a family of educators. My parents were both Howard University graduates. My dad became an art professor. And in 1958, he became the first African-American professor at Bridgewater State. My mother ultimately became a reading teacher. And we spent a lot of time reading together. And I learned to read at 3.
Beverly is the consummate educator. I think her ability to be able to elevate ideas and conversations in a way that really invites and encourages more people to lean in and to be more curious.
What sets her apart, and I was always reminded when she was chair of the West Side Future Fund, is she's a trained psychologist. Her understanding of human dynamics and how we relate to each other as people, especially because a lot of the challenges and issues we face on the West Side are often about, from people coming from different places, different life experiences, and how to bring people together in a way that's constructive.
And I did work as a therapist for a period of time, but then got more interested in college teaching. I taught at Westfield State College initially, and then most of my career in Massachusetts was spent at Mount Holyoke College. Of course, when you are a faculty person, you are expected to publish things. And my dissertation was on the experiences of Black families raising children in predominantly white communities, which was not, of course, very far from my own experience. And someone once said, research is really me-search.
Dr. Tatum really brings her research to life. She's written many books on subjects that are relevant to young people and how they learn and how they socialize.
So that dissertation, when I wrote it, was one of the first studies of the experiences. A lot of people think my book, Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria, and Other Conversations About Race, was my first book because it's the one that many people know about. It's the one that became a New York Times bestseller. But in fact, it was my second book.
When I think of her, I instantly think visionary. She has a way of absolutely painting the picture for the future, where we need to go. But she also inspires, right? She inspires you to want to achieve what she's painting the picture of.
Beverly is an incredible advocate to ensure that all voices are represented. She will never prescribe a solution, but she will ask folks, why should we have certain voices at a table? And that has really helped to shape and grow the conversations that we've had.
As I watched her take on the leadership role at the West Side Future Fund, she stepped into that role driven to have a positive impact on the community. She recognized that there was a greater purpose in the work. The work wasn't about her, but she knew that in the seat that she sat in, there was a lot to get done.
So not only is she a best-selling author, but she really does not sit in her ivory tower. But what I especially appreciate is all her contributions to the historic West Side, but really as that leader and also one who deeply, deeply cares for the community at a personal level.
She really walks the walk and talks the talk about what is important to her. First of all, she's a mom herself. And I was able to see how she matriculated and managed both her motherhood and running a college at the same time. She shared her mom and dad with us. And so we became as close to mom and dad as everyone else did. And it was just nice to understand that she really, really did appreciate the gift of family.
While I was in that role of acting president at Mount Holyoke, that I received a call from a search consultant telling me that I'd been nominated for the position of president at Spelman College. I went to the admissions office and I got a brochure. And on the back of that brochure was a description of Spelman and what it represents for the young women who attend and how they are transformed by their educational experience. And one of the things that said in this paragraph on the back of the brochure was, a sentence, "This is your heritage and your calling." And when I read that sentence, I thought, they're talking to me. So I took the brochure home, showed it to my husband, and he said, "This paragraph sounds like you wrote it. And if you don't pursue it, you will always regret it." So I applied for the job. I was selected to serve as the 9th president of Spelman College, a role I held for 13 years.
Would have loved to have been a student in one of her classes, but have really had the great privilege of being a student of hers in many ways. As a mentor, she is somebody who really looks to understand each person. She has really modeled for me what it means to be a mentor.
Running an HBCU is a unique opportunity, but she came with every bit of ammunition to help us grow. One of her signature programs that we still benefit from today, and that's the work around our global education, which really right now is award-winning, and we're pretty excited that she started that as president of Spelman College.
At the time Beverly was serving on a corporate board, very few women held those seats. And so think again, there she is, an educator, running a global institution, but bringing a level of business savviness that probably few people expected her to have. And she has a voice. So teaching not only people like myself, but other young women that don't lose your voice, use it.
You know, when I look at all the other honorees, I know how significant their contributions have been. And as I say, it's humbling to be included among them. I do think that it is just a wonderful statement about how Atlanta has progressed as a city that I have been inducted.
Congratulations, Beverly. It's my honor to welcome you to the Junior Achievement Atlanta Business Hall of Fame Laureate Society. You deserve this.